story, Alex? Endai sama.
Sorry. Come in there. Wait. Where are you putting it up? Am I lost? You could. Let me.
Woo, 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 woo.
The problem is that on YouTube, but usually it's lags behind. Like one of them is faster than the other. Okay. All right, then let me just listen to you then. Okay. I don't think it's that. It's wait. Okay. I feel like I need a reference to the story myself, but wait, give me a second. Um, how I thought of it. Okay, I was just trying to think of the reason why people start these quests, like why our character would go on a quest in the first place, and what could be the reason for the volcano eruption. Since we had discussed that we wanted that the story started with a volcano eruption, so I was trying to go along those lines. And yeah, that's how I thought of it. So I just thought if the volcano erupted in the land, like it would be really bad, obviously. So the people in charge would be like worried, and they need to figure out how to fix it. So obviously the elders and the chiefs and maybe their spouses or whoever is a warrior would go and talk to this oracle, who I didn't mention, but I think should be like a white rhino. Anyway, an oracle. Like, so when they go talk to this like oracle, this all-seeing rhino, she tells them that they have to go and look for a seed, and then they think that they qualify to go look for the seed as elders and warriors, but she says that the person who should look for the seed is a pure soul, which is the chief's daughter or son. I'm not sure if we're putting it at which gender, but I think I put it as daughter in the story. So that's where my thought process was at. Although I thought when I sent it and it was reviewed, I thought we could put more emphasis like on maybe when what the purpose of the seed was. So I was thinking to add in more of the fact that the volcano erupted because there was a certain, I don't know if I can say, spirit in the land that the people had lost, and maybe just going into why they lost it in those lines.
Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense to me. I like the idea that the oracle is a white rhino. That makes it, um, yeah, that makes sense in universe, and I guess, yeah, it makes sense to me. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I like it.
Cool, cool, cool. So, like, I noticed you put three different.
Yeah, but how can we work that towards something that what is she gonna go look for?
Like what I was thinking is that, okay, this is reference, but like in Moana, things started to go wrong because the stone was missing from that earth spirit. So
Yeah.
I kind of thought of it more something in those lines, like where we could, I still have to think what exactly, but that the volcano erupted because of something that was like, you could say, taken or missing from the new generation of rhinos or where the rhinos are living. So the reason they're going to search for it is because it was lost. But now I don't know what exactly to put in that was lost. Like, did someone cut down a tree that was like the tree of knowledge or something? Like, I don't know exactly what to put in place of that, but I think it should go that way so that when they are going out to look for something, they're actually going to, like, they're not just going to get a tree for the sake of, oh, we need vegetables, and then you put like a tree, but instead you're going more for like, it's more of like a spirit thing, like maybe the tree holds life or something, or yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I like it. So something more significant.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense. Um, and uh, you'll forgive me for this, but I still haven't opened Kizito's um uh, like I never opened
Still haven't
Kizito's.
what?
What?
You still having what?
I haven't opened your concept.
Oh, actually, I combined the whole thing
Oh,
in
you combined
one
Yeah.
it.
document. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what did you add in
Oh my god.
What?
Somebody didn't read
Failed.
the
It needs
emails.
to say
I
bye.
didn't read
I
it,
can't hear
I
you.
know, right?
guys. Listen, it's been a
This is
busy
where we
day.
go on a commercial. We need to grill Dennis.
I'm not opening the new concept.
No, but this is an opportunity for us to like all meet and get everything together. So what did you add?
Oh, okay. So basically, I just added um how the character will get to the plant rather, or the seed, if that's what we're gonna call it now. So I just basically just added the entire journey of how he or she continues from the cave, and how she or he retrieves, and what challenges she gets to face on that journey.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. I guess I can use that. I will 100% read. I will use that to like create levels and stuff, and
Mhm.
the enemies and or traps, etc. That could be put in the story. I'll definitely use that. That's absolutely going to be the backbone. And yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. Great job, you guys.
I like the idea, Kazita, where every she's inserted like a game dynamic or mechanic where when once an enemy is defeated, uh, the character will collect something like coins, gold coins or something. So that can be like something that we remember as a feature that we can add if we have time into the game. Mm.
Um, like for each maybe let's say in the journey, like she faces like a couple of enemies and then defeats them. She gets more like a level up of a life, or maybe coins to buy stuff to upgrade. Let's say maybe the armor, anything that she might need on the.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just reading that. Okay, yeah. And I have actually learned how to
So
actually
I
implement
had
that as well. So yeah, I can totally
had
do
I had
that.
like an idea, kid, for this might add more stuff to it, like more nitty-gritty things. Anyway, the basic idea was something that they lost, or the seed. We could kind of call that the seed of ivory, that which gives the essence of their horns, which are precious. And as you defeat bad guys or you defeat villains, you kind of get back some of this essence, which kind of gives us kind of like having a mana bar, which will allow you to do like, let's say, a rhino bash or a rhino rush attack or something like that.
Okay, that sounds like more mechanics. But sure,
Yeah.
but sure.
Wait, are we still spitballing ideas, or have we like voted on which plot to go with? As far as I know, there are 3 plots there. Has it been decided on already?
I'm assuming we have decided, right, guys? Like
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, I like plot one based on this, and it looks like that's what.
I think what is happening is the game is just a little evolving a little bit from the original concept to something a little bit different, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just the natural
So
process, I guess, of game
the
Okay.
development.
original
I mean,
concept is
I
there,
mean,
but
timing on the story. Like, does it have to be? Does it absolutely have to be something physical, like a seed that you lost? I heard someone say something about someone being pure of heart, like the protag is pure of heart, and they're the only ones who can take on this quest. So why not make it just that very same purity? I know it could be like a plot twist where this oracle has sent you on like a wild goose chase, and you find this seed doesn't actually exist, and it's actually just you that's the key to unlocking this or curing this land or whatever. I don't know how
I,
that plays out.
I think that's kind of what's
That
already happened.
works. Yeah, that kind of works even with the whole essence vibe, because like and as you're defeating, you're buffing up this essence,
Right,
your purity.
right. Also, could it be another suggestion? Could be maybe, do all rhinos have horns?
I
Good
don't
question.
think the Asian ones do.
No,
Do
they
the
have
Asian
horns.
rhinos have horns?
They have
They
They
horns,
have
do?
right?
horns.
So it could
You
be
really
that
be a
maybe
rhino.
this light or whatever affected them. Do we have like multiple animals? Is everyone a rhino?
No, we're
Well, the
supposed to
village
be
is
a
a
rhino.
rhino village, but
Yeah.
everything else is different animals
Ah,
based
okay.
on.
My idea was that it could tie into like the whole poaching business where the rhinos sort of lost their horns, and this one protag was born with the horn, and everyone's just like, "Whoa, how did that happen?" You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's like, is that a little dark? That,
Well,
that
well,
The volcano is the poacher, man. Don't worry.
But
It's not dark.
I like what Job is saying because come on, guys, losing an entire species to poaching is dark.
yeah.
If we can highlight that through a game, that's
It
good.
is. I support.
oh, like a like a story, like
So, so at the end
a
of the
more
day, this might be seen as probably abnormal, like an anomaly,
Yeah,
because they've
definitely.
forgotten
They
how they're
forgot that they
supposed to
had
look.
horns. Yeah, exactly. They forgot they had
Yeah,
horns. Like this rhinos without horns, and then they see this rhino born with a horn, and this oracle is like, yeah, finally the chosen one's here, and that's the only one who the land and whatnot.
So the
okay.
rhino is finding itself with what was
Yeah,
lost from its society. I love it. I love it.
I like it. Yep.
Okay,
Heights
that's
of
good job, everyone. Good job. I guess I don't know. Maybe Art can go next. You guys
I'm
wanna?
gonna be I'm gonna be back 5 minutes.
Cool. I don't know, Zuze or Babo, who wants to go first? Talking about their artwork.
Let Babel go first.
Okay. I'm just gonna post the
We're supposed to discuss the artwork we've done right now, eh?
yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So as you mentioned, whatever you're talking about, I'll try post it on the second screen for the people to see. And let me change the screen that you guys are seeing for those who are actually seeing that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The artwork just, or even the animations as well?
Even the animations.
Oh, okay. So I share my screen or you share yours?
I'll share mine just to make things easier
Okay.
for
Okay.
for what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'll get confused.
And
Yeah.
I'm just and I did just send you a couple of sampled stuff. So like I've already sent you I think what you need for the environment.
yes, you did.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see anything. Screen is black.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for you to start speaking before I showed anything. But
Okay.
are you seeing anything?
Still nothing. Let me just.
I'm sharing my second screen. Why is it not showing?
Let me just quit the call, then I'll be back. Just a second. Just.
Is anyone else seeing anything?
No, I'm not seeing anything.
Bruh.
Oh, okay.
Just hold up. Let me try again.
Okay,
It
yeah,
just needs
I
to
can
load.
see now.
You can see now, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's clear.
Yeah, I'm showing the rhino. That's our character, I guess.
Yeah. So,
Whoop,
yeah,
whoop.
this is as Vinny said, this is the character we designed. She doesn't have a name yet, but yeah. So that's the her facing front. Since it's going to be like a top-down game, to be her facing front. Yeah, didn't really want to spend that much time coloring the design since we already agreed on the colors a bit later. Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
So that's the.
where have you posted the pic?
Yeah, so it looks
Or
kind of choppy right now, but that's the walking downward animation for the character. I was thinking we could interpolate it, but we might do that later, just to make it look a bit smoother. But for now, it just looks choppy still. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then there'll be some more coming, walking upwards, walking left, walking right, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, it'll just take a while, a short while.
Okay. I guess
But
wait,
becoming
are you streaming? Are you streaming? Are you showing us something or?
yes, I am. I am on Discord and I am online as well. But I recommend you just check what I'm doing on Discord.
yeah, so that's it. We don't have much to show now, but presentation day we won't disappoint. Hopefully,
I guess I can
We will
show
not.
what it looks like in
running in game.
yeah, just a quick.
Okay.
I hope you guys can see that in Discord. I know the people online can see. Can you guys see that?
It's a bit
Yeah.
blurry, but
Go ahead.
We can see it.
Blurry quality
Quality.
is 720. That's not bad though. Okay, yeah, I'll showcase what that's like. Okay, so yeah, so we obviously don't have the character working. We don't have the animation for left, right, forward, or up, so it's still like that. But when it walks downwards, you can see that it's animating, walking downwards. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna
That's pretty good.
yeah, so we're gonna
So
add the rest.
yeah, I just have like one question. How come it remains in the animated state even when you cease to move downward and begin to move left and right?
Because I haven't made the thing that makes it go back to
Oh,
face
okay,
right.
the transition.
Yeah, I'm
To
waiting.
idle.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for idle so that I can take it to idle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be finishing those up before the end of the day, hopefully. So I'll just get those to you as soon as possible.
Cool. All right, I guess
Ernie just chilling right there.
I'm trying to make.
I was wondering what he's doing. I didn't
Like like Bernie just chilling there.
I didn't want to call him out because I was told no politics.
Oh, bro,
So
Bernie. Bernie.
I needed an image for an
yeah,
enemy, and
Oh,
that's the
since when are
only
you obedient?
PNG I had.
yeah,
So
it's a new me, bro. So I mean, we
You're
all saw
taking one
him.
for the team.
Yeah, taking on for the team. You know,
Nah, man, nah. Oh,
we
there we go. Behind the tree. Really,
we'll
Dennis?
just we'll just pretend we don't see that man who I do not know.
Yes, exactly.
I guess this
Good call.
we can
Good
pivot
call.
into the background stuff that you've done, Zuze, where like you gave me the tree there, and then the different types of background with the types of grass. We have this one and this other
Oh
one
yeah.
besides.
I was thinking we needed heavy vegetation, but at the same time, I guess there'll be parts where you'll be moving around without veg all over the place. The two different grasses, at first I gave them to you so that you could test them out and see how they look like. I'm sure as we work, we can have more refined assets for the environment,
Hmm.
as well as the tree. I sent you a couple of tile sets,
You did.
and those tile sets have the actual vegetation that you could use in Discord. Yeah. Tile set 2,
Is this two? This is in two.
and this is tile set 1. If you go to like tile set 2, there's tile set 2. But tile set 1 has like dead trees and stuff. So for any of the land that needs dead trees, we could use tile set 1. So for tile set 2, you've got those the top left corner, the 3 shrubs. You could use those for your wall, like the walls, any obstacles that we need to put in. We've got rocks, and then the tile, which is at the far right, that's for your ground. So like dirt, soil. Did something real quick for that. So yeah, a little heavy vegetation because we're dealing with like I'm guessing jungle vibes
Mm.
more.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I envisioned. So yeah, and there's grass there. If you wanted to try that grass out, you could use that as
Yeah,
well.
it's good. It's good. I definitely use those as like a barrier when I do make like my walls and stuff. When I have that set up.
So most of what's on tile set 2 is for barrier type assets. So that's for your walls or anything that you'd like to set for barriers.
Fantastic.
Or heavy, like thick vegetation, or kind of like swampy, like the grass would look good for like any swamp like setup. The little water. I'll try working on like water tiles, just for if there'll be any water interaction. We still need a cave, I guess. Are we doing a cave? Because like, where is she meeting the oracle? Is she meeting the oracle in a cave? Is she meeting the oracle in like some
I
nice
guess
tree setup?
we'll have to wait for the story people to decide.
Okay.
So that can be
Yeah.
something that
So
gets drawn later on.
exactly. So those are the things that I know. I was like you said, Hardest. I'm waiting on the story for some of the others.
Oracles are usually like atop a mountain or like at one of the highest points in the village.
Freaking Oracle. Southern Hemisphere.
Exactly.
Kilimanjaro, bro. Come on.
Kilimanjaro!
Have you
That's-
been? Have you been to the top?
No, I've not been.
So you
Have you
haven't
been?
Yes.
You've been.
Yeah.
Are you lying to me?
Yes.
Okay, I knew it.
So, but like, yeah. So, waiting on some of the details that we need from the story, from our story people, and then we see how we work some of the environmental art. We're still supposed to. I haven't yet done those. That's coming up. So maybe at the next update, we'll have like sprites and maybe cover type art. So our character will be looking more not so what you call this chibi sized. She'll be a little bit more comic detailed, buff-ish esque type scenario. Yeah, so she'll be looking more epic. and not her little chibi cute state, which is meant for the game. So yeah, pretty much the next update, that's what we'll have ready for you guys, hopefully.
Fantastic. Great.
Also, one more thing, guys, before I forget. Have we come up with a name for the game and the character?
Hardas
Uh,
has a suggestion.
Well,
Oh,
you
what
know,
is the suggestion?
my suggestion might be like completely like noobish because I thought everybody would get what I'm writing, but it seems like people aren't getting what I'm writing. So
I
it means that
I didn't get your suggestion.
I get it because
I didn't
it's
see it.
my language. So,
What's your
yeah, okay.
suggestion?
So maybe Dennis, you go ahead and tell them what that means.
so Hardas' suggestion was Chipe Wankondo, which and Chipe is short for Chipe what? Chipe Rembe. Like
Uh,
basically war rhino, basically. A rhino of war. Okay, I guess. Yeah, so
So we're gonna
okay.
put War Rhino.
So,
it it,
so
it sounds less aggressive, I think, and it sounds more exotic in Nyanja.
so let me tell you what how I came upon that name. I went to Google and
Mm-hmm.
I wrote poison inyanja.
Poison.
And poison inyanja, according to Google, so don't blame
Mm-hmm.
me if I'm wrong,
Mm-hmm.
is the where are we?
Poison.
It just
Poison inyanja.
chickpeas only.
Yeah, poison. Poison is chipwe or chife. Is that correct?
It's correct.
I'm
See,
looking
Not
at this, Dennis. Dennis,
see,
what is going on
see
here?
here. If I put rhino in Nyanja,
just Google it yourself. And then the next one is what is warrior inyanja? And that was Wankondo.
yes, warrior, yes, but the poison one.
Okay, well, there we go. I told you guys it was a noob suggestion.
Why don't you try
But there were no
poison
other
in?
suggestions, so you have to accept the noob suggestion.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. You
I
know,
asked this
nobody else.
yesterday. It's yesterday. Was it only this morning? It's only this morning.
Yeah,
But anyway, I asked and no one.
no one responded, so
So
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
up.
I was
I
offline.
didn't
Sorry.
see it. Sorry. Must have
So
been distracted by something else.
so I'm open to other suggestions. It's not we're not stuck on that one, but especially since the meaning is different from what I anticipated it to be
I think it's
in my
better.
limited
I think it's better because you
nyanja.
were going for poison war or something, and then it ended up
I know
being
we don't speak
war
to
rhino.
traditional Zambian languages, but does anyone speak like Swahili?
I was
I
thinking
searched
about the
Swahili
same.
first, but the thing is, we are in Zambia, so we should leave the Swahili to our Kenyan brothers who are doing their games.
I
Otherwise,
know, but like Swahili is it's sort of like the universal African tongue, to be honest.
I thought
is
it would
that
be
what
African.
is that why you speak Swahili, Jabu?
Yes,
When you sit on Mount Kilimanjaro, right?
that is correct.
Okay, I knew it.
Okay, guys, why don't we just like pull a big prank and just subvert expectations? And why don't we just like name the game in Japanese? Just a suggestion. Just a suggestion. Like, you
Rhino
know,
in Swahili is Faru.
it'd be subverting expectations. So I think that's a good idea, guys. Just consider it.
Why did you go Japan?
The
That's
weeb,
my
I
question.
mean,
the
it
weeb
would
has
be what
jumped out.
it's least expected. So it'll really shock
From you,
people.
it's the most expected.
Yeah, but from everybody, they don't know that I'm here. They don't know that I'm here. So everyone else would be like, these guys, they're really thinking, outside the box. So yeah, that would that would shock people. Yeah.
You can say the name that we chose now in a Japanese accent. How does that look for you?
Which name?
The one we the one we chose.
What is it called? Poison Chipembe.
No, Chipe Wankondo.
Sorry,
Chipe Wankondo.
sorry.
Bruh. Chipe Wangkondo.
Chipe
I can
Wankondo.
Chipe Wampondo.
Chipe
Wangkondo.
Wankondo.
Word.
Wankondo. Wankondo.
In
Name them
Swahili,
Wampondo.
in Swahili, it's Kifaru wa Vita.
I like Kifaru.
See, now
It
that
sounds cool.
sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It sounds like a
I like
spell
the
from Harry
Swahili
Potter.
one.
The spell.
Okay, so Zuzi, write that down for us, then we can all read it ourselves. But it sounds good. I like it.
I'm gonna put it. I'm going directly with
Okay,
like
our
the
team, yeah.
Google translation.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, what's the Swahili one called?
Kifaru wa Vita.
Faru Wahita.
Vita.
Faru Wabita.
Kifaru.
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 Yeah, just check it in Team Cyan.
Okay.
I've put it there.
I think that's good. We
War
go with
Rhino.
Abu's suggestion. Universal language for Africa.
You know, it
So,
also
question, is the
like
name gonna be Kifaru
what
or
was the Zeus Kifaru?
Sorry?
You said Kifaru. It's
Yes,
very
Kifaru.
it's very cliche, but Faru could be a good name for our protag.
Hmm.
Which
Yeah,
is Rhino,
I
actually.
feel it.
Rhino is
I feel
Faru,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel that name. I feel that name.
You lie.
It's true.
No, like Rhino is Faru.
Name.
Hey.
So the
Okay,
Kifaru
I
is
thought it
just
was
like
like Faru. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good.
our Rhino's name is Rhino.
Yeah, right.
Nobody
That's
knows
great.
except us, so nobody should tell anyone
We say as we stream
except the
this episode.
Swahilis. We'll ask the Swahili people to stay quiet.
I like it.
I'm sure they will cooperate.
I'm sure they will. Okay, I guess I can talk real quick about my process. I am, I guess, relearning construct. So I made I inserted the player character, the enemy character, added the keyboard movement, left up, right down, because initially when you just add the character, it doesn't move. And then I had the tiled background. I put the two different ones just so that I could compare and contrast and let everyone, I guess, have a feel or a choice of what it's like. The 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 tiles can be. I don't want to do that one. That one doesn't really do well. The tiles can be resized, so it changes the way it looks in the world as well. So when I do that, you see it gets bigger. So I can just keep messing around to see what actually works well with what we want to do in the environment, I guess. Yeah, and then also I added a camera setting, and it follows. I guess I can zoom in. It follows the character's. It follows her on her head. I guess that's why she's centered constantly because it's on her forehead. And I'm still messing around with the enemy. I guess you can call it AI. Right now, I just have it moving back and forth. I don't have any collision yet. I need to figure out how it will collide and then how to destroy, kill it, whatever, when it collides. Or if it's going to harm our main character, I need to give our character hit points. How many times does it need to be hit before it's destroyed? And all that stuff. So that's what I'm. This is basically our prototype page. Once our prototype is done, the plan is once the prototype is done, then we'll lay out the level, make it all proper, make it look nice, and have the enemy AI go all in. That was my thought process. I would rather prototype it quickly, see what fails, scrap that if it's failing, and go from there. That's my my plan, my thought process anyway. Yeah.
So Dennis, the camera is attached to her own, not her forehead.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I guess that's pretty much it. We're waiting on an update from our sound people. They haven't gotten back to us. Any update, guys?
So sorry, Dennis, you're cutting out.
I said I'm waiting on an update from our sound people. Do you guys have any updates on what you're thinking, or like what kind of sounds will go into the game?
The sound people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like the Sound Village in Naruto.
What is the sound village in Naruto?
That was Orochimaru's village, man. Anyway, sound guys haven't met yet. I know W11 is here. Nash was here earlier, I believe. But on our program, we're supposed to have a little chat around 11 p.m. tonight. So I guess that's when we could get a bit of an update on audio stuff. But we could also use this opportunity just to get everyone's sort of ideas on what the soundscape should be like, what the background music should be like, what the like does this character have attacks? Are they like magical, physical, that sort of thing? What that should sound like as well. So if you guys have suggestions, you can bring them forward now. And whoever's taking notes can just jot them down on the Jamboard or Asana. Yeah, then we can move on from there.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Upbeat. It looks kind of. I mean, it's a bit of like with the prologue, right? Like when I read what the prologue was like, it's a bit kind of saddish, I guess. But there's the whole your inner purity is what gives you your call to action, I guess. So maybe something that's uh, chiptune inspiring, kind of, I guess. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
Yeah, I like it. I agree with you. And also environmental sounds. So it's jungle based. So I guess we need some jungle sounds and like insects and birds and whatever.
Or like ambient
Jungle
sound.
beats.
Yeah, like if you
Allah.
watch a movie like King Kong, the kind of jungle sounds they have there. Something junglish. That's all I'm saying.
Ethnic
I,
vibes. I got you on that one.
okay, cool,
I
bro.
was a couple of sounds. One of them being
Chill.
a loon. If anyone is familiar with
I
a loon,
know, right?
Well, listen to W11.
I was working on some loon sounds earlier, like ethnic sounds, jungle drums. I'll send in some samples, some MP3 samples when I can, which will be pretty soon because only the rendering part is left and a bit of mixing. So for the ethnic sounds, I think we're kind of set there.
Excited.
Yeah, so as I was saying, we met at 11 and we did ethnic sounds and we have them. And we will just
Okay.
send you some samples in once they're done rendering and mixing. Okay?
This was the Mount Kilimanjaro meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
I can see here like a fight broke
Has anyone?
out between me and four hyenas. I had to eliminate them. So there is like based on our story, there is combat. I'm assuming we will use either the shield bash or the horn bash. I don't know what we'll use. I don't know if we're getting.
Horn dash and shoot bash.
Yeah. So that I guess those are the sounds that would be made, like a horn hitting a hyena.
Well, it has to be Chimbui. What's up with Chimbui and you all?
You know, I actually recorded hyena sounds for the Game Jam 3 years ago.
2019. 2019.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think I still have them.
Sorry that I'm asking late, but what is an ethnic sound? Like what do people mean by that?
I'm also curious.
Maybe W11, like the drums and the cultural sounds, I guess. Is that what you're referring to?
Exactly.
That's what those be.
Traditional instruments, percussions. You've got bongo drums. You could have a pipe, flutes, things like that. Those constitute ethnic sounds.
Marimba, kalimba, such things.
Yeah, yeah. Xylophone.